Hello everyone, here we are at the Red Rock on the 20th floor. This is the top floor. We're going to be headed to the top of the rock. It's going to be over here on the right hand side down the hallway. Fortunately it's closer to the elevator, but it's not the nicest suite here. Right here where the wall actually changes color is where it starts on the right hand side. This is the first service entrance. And then you've actually got the main door in the center, and there's actually a second service entrance if you go farther down. But here we are. Here you got the entryway. Gotta be a little quiet because my daughter's sleeping. And you walk right into the living room. Now, first things first, let me grab something really quick. There's actually this nifty little iPad here, which you can actually take with you. But this has all of your functions for the entire suite. So you've got your TVs, your audio, your lights, climate, the shades. So we'll actually I'll start you guys from the guest bedroom, and then we'll work our way back down to the other side of the master. So right here we've got the guest bedroom. You've actually got light switches that you can choose high, medium, or low on the lights. And then you've also got the drapes and the shears, or you can turn everything completely off. There's actually also an up and down arrow down here. If it's a little too bright or a little too light and you want a little bit more, you can actually use the dimmer. In here, you have this nice large bed. You've got your end tables, which are actually connected behind the bed. Makes it a little more modern look over there. You've got your reading lounge chair on that end, your TV up here, desk on this side. Then you've actually got a nice one closet right here with a robe in it. You've got your safe, it's relatively large. But then, on the opposite end by this lounge chair, you actually have a second closet, which this one will have your actual pillows, because as you can see on the bed, you've got these giant pillows that you're not supposed to sleep with. You've got some hangers in here, your ironing board, iron, all your stuff for your dry cleaning, and some more drawer storage. Now making our way this way, there's no door obviously dividing the bathroom from the bedroom, but you've got this nice large jacuzzi style tub, perfect for 2 or however many people you decide to fit in here. But if you're by yourself, that's even better. You got these nice little headrests. You can actually move those around. They're not stationary. On the right side, you've got a nice large, very large shower, which I like to say has a stripper pole in it, but that's not what that is. It's a support pole, obviously. But you've got all these lovely little knobs in here. One is for the actually overhead shower. The other one is for the detachable. And then you've got those 3 nozzles right there. And there's another knob for that. Coming back out, you actually have a toilet in here. Now the nice thing or interesting thing about these toilets is the second you walk in front of it, it's automatic. Now, of course, if you're a guy and you're not going to have the, toilet seat down, there's a nice little switches over here, and you've got the seats are right here. This is all of them down, just the top, and then this is both of them up. So if I push both of them up, the second one actually goes up. Then you've also got your flush right here. And then these other oscillating, pulsating dryer, that's all for, well, you can probably imagine what that's for. I'm not going to push those buttons because I don't want water spraying out at me right now, and I'm not going to give a full demo of me sitting on the toilet. So if you decide to leave them up, your girlfriend, wife, friend, well, whoever, you know, and they don't like you to leave the seat up, well, the seats actually automatically go down after a period of time once you walk out. Or you can just simply push the button, and you never even have to touch the toilet seat. But of course, as always, you have your little phone in here just in case you get stuck in the toilet. You've got your controls right there for the TV, and of course, you've got your TV, which these actually pull out. So if you need it to be closer to your face while you're in here spending a good hour not on your phone, you've got that. Now back to this side, you also have yet another TV. So when you're lounging in your tub, you've got that one there. You've got a second toilet over here. Once again, same stuff, automatic, phone, and TV. And you also got access to the patio. There's a door there. We'll actually head out there in a minute. You've got your vanity area. This sink's actually the only different one in the entire suite. Then you've got another TV right here. The master bedroom actually has a TV in the mirror. I'll show you guys that later. But we'll go through the entire suite and then we'll come back to the balcony area. But that's just the guest bedroom. Pretty large, nice. You got this nice little entryway right here. Now for the living room, like I said, this is one of those moments where you can actually use the nice little iPad here. So I can actually go to, let's say, the shades. It's already there. I've got this is considered the bar area. You've got the bar on that side. So I can actually choose to we'll do the shears. And once you push that button, there goes the shears. So if you want it to be a slightly darker in here, you got that. But then you also have the light controls, which I'll show you in just a second. And you can also stop them wherever you want. So sometimes I usually actually stop them right at the ends of the door so that they cover everything else. But you can also close the drapes as well. And then, let me see, you've also got your lights. So right now, none of them are on. So just go over here. You've got bar lights right here. So I'm going to go ahead and say hi. And even though it's light outside, you can kind of see the lights that are on. This over here is actually the dining area, which is why those lights aren't on. So bar lights are all on. Dining area here, it seats well 8 right now, but you can actually get 10 on here. But you've got the dining area. Let me see. Dining room lights. We'll go high. And there you go. There's all your dining lights. Alright. We had some pizza last night, so don't mind the mess, please. Back here, this is where that first service entrance was. It's a bit dark back here. There's actually some lights. There we go. But you've actually got a full-size fridge, but this is where you've got all the stuff that they'll actually charge you for. I actually got to get some of my stuff out of here. But it's not, you know, censored like the standard hotel rooms. There's the freezer down here, so if you actually need that kind of stuff, it's actually there. There's also actually a food warmer down here. Like I said, this is a service entrance, so this is meant for if you have a lot of guests and you're actually getting service. But you've got the snacks up here. Once again, they're not censored, but they do come in and check what's missing and what isn't. But you've got cabinet space. They actually do provide napkins over here. You've got plates, which I use some of them, but you got full-size plates, small plates, coffee cups, and then you also got some condiments as well. Your ketchup, mustard, Tabasco, A1 sauce. You actually have strawberry and grape jam. But that's it back here. Your little sink. But like I said, there's that first service entrance. So if you look out here, you're back in the hallway. Probably won't spend too much time back there. Once again, it's more meant for service staff than anything, but still your room, so you can use everything as you wish. Now here is at the bar. Once again, more pizza, but my drink of choice, apple juice, of course. Now, down here, you actually have quite a bit of cabinet space. Now, it looks like everything down here is just cabinet space, but it actually isn't. But starting from this side, you got, you know, all kinds of space. Now, of course, this is actually the ice. You've got some napkins down there that they left. You got full ice in here. So it's nice. You don't have to walk down the hall to get ice. It's all there for you. Keep coming down. Just more cabinet space. This is under the sink, so you've got your bar sink right here. They actually do have a full amount of wide range of glasses up here, but we use most of them. Now, of course, they also give you your alcoholic beverages. A bit overpriced, but hey, if you're already up here, then shouldn't really have much of a problem with that. Now you've got also a freezer, and this is only one. You got these. There's some ice, more ice in there. They're both ice makers actually, because right next to it, you've got another one. All right, so if you're having a big group of people over here, party, whatever, then you've got plenty of ways to keep your drinks cold. On this side, this first one actually doesn't open, but there's a drawer. You've got your drawer space. Most of these are empty. There is actually, you've got some trays, but there is one that has some silverware. This is actually a cloth for the dining table, and then they actually provide you with an HDMI cable, also an auxiliary cable. I'll show you guys that in a second. But you've got more straws down here, your in-room dining and directory, some placemats. And then that's actually the control box for the iPad system to control everything. There's your silverware. So you got full silverware. You really don't even have to leave this place. You got a couple more glasses, more trays. And I don't think. And actually, I think that might be trash bags. Oh no, it's not. That's nothing. All right, so that's all that. And then you don't want to touch this first one. That's actually all the electronics down there. So keep the drinks away from there. But now over here, you actually have your inputs. You've got your auxiliary, your HDMI, your VGA, and then your AV hookup. So you want to hook up an Xbox, your computer, you know, whatever you desire. It is all there for you. Put that away. You also have your iPod hookup if you happen to have an iPod. I don't, so I didn't do that. I just simply used the auxiliary on my phone. And then once you plug it in, you've got on the iPad over here, you actually, when you go to audio, you can actually choose if you just want all areas, just the bar, just the patio, or the living room. So you can choose what source you want it to come from, volume, everything, and you reset from there. You choose all areas. It actually asks you if you want to include the bedroom zones. What that is that's the guest bedroom and the master bedroom. So if you hit no, then the sound won't be produced over there. But if you hit yes, then the sound will actually go throughout the entire suite. So usually I say no, but same thing. Choose your stuff, and you're good to go from there. Now, coming back towards the entryway, you actually have the living area, which is pretty large. I believe this sits probably about 30 people comfortably. So it's really nice. You can see the mountains out there. It's actually pretty nice out this morning. But you can, once again, come down. I can go ahead and take the shades, and I'll go ahead and close both of them this time. And you can shut them. So if it's too bright in the morning, just shut everything down, and then you can turn the lights back on. So from here, I'll go back down to lights, and then living room. Let's go high, and there's your living room lights. So you've actually got a couple stairs here, but you've got your 65-inch TV up here. You got your phone, and these little things that actually look like phones. This is the TV remote. So when you look at this, it actually sits on a charger, and you've got all your controls here. This is basically the same controls that are on the iPad. You can pretty much do everything from anywhere. So if you don't have the iPad with you, there's a phone in every room, or excuse me, a remote in every room, and you can use that. And then, like I said, there's the phone. For the TV, I can actually go ahead and I can either use that remote, or I can use the master right here. And you've got the bar in the living room. This primarily only controls the bar in the living room. The bedrooms are kind of separate. So if I, whoops, let's go living room, and I can hit power, and there's your TV. All right, and then also, nice thing about this is that you've got your volume control down on this side. So TV is on.
Made their dog into their baby.
Now the sound,
as a result.
there's actually speakers.
Let's go ahead
and turn it off. But as you heard, I mean that was at, I think, just under 50% on the volume. But you've got speakers up in the ceiling. Those are all throughout the suite. And whenever you're playing music or anything else, you've also got speakers next to all the TVs. So everything throughout the entire suite, every single speaker is actually utilized when you're using when you're playing any media through the ports. So that's your living room. You got this nice long walkway that goes straight from the guest bedroom all the way into the master bedroom. But real quick, right here, let me turn on these lights. So you've only got this light here, but you have another control. And you can actually set the ones that say suite high, suite medium, suite low. That's actually for the entire suite. But then the area is just this section. This is your powder room. So once again, you've got another nice automatic toilet, sink, and then tissues, phone. This one's actually quite large, but this is your guest bathroom right here. And now for the master. I think she's still sleeping. Right by the door, you've got more controls right here. Now, like I said, the rooms are a little differently, so you can go ahead and do the drapes and the shears from here. So actually, you can go ahead and, oh, I had them open a little bit, so finish closing them. And you can, like I said earlier, you can stop them at any time. So if I open them up, stop them right there. If that's where I want them, I can leave them. Now, we'll start with the bathroom. You've got your nice vanity, semi-walk-in closet with shelves. You got your ironing board, iron, and I think that's pretty much it over here. Really quick, I will actually, this right here is a fireplace. I'll turn it on, and then we'll look at that in a minute when it warms up. But there's your full vanity. You got 2 sinks, pretty large countertop, got your nice stool down here, and it's actually, you've got your TV. There you go. So you've got your TV right there, right inside the mirror. And now the shower. A shower, I actually just took a shower. This is the control for the steam room, which is part of the shower. So you can set the timer from out here and start and stop it. And then when you get inside, it's actually still a bit warm in here, but as you can see, it's kind of wet because I was just using it. But once again, you have the same controls, same knobs as you do in the other shower. This one actually has the overhead, right in the center of the shower instead of above the nozzles. But you've also got the steam actually comes from that corner back there. So I just leave that there. That's why they put it there, so you don't go near it. So when it's on, it heats up pretty quick. In here, you have another control, and this is for your temperature. So you can set your temperature up and down and start and stop. So if you want to stop it while you're in here and rinse off, you've got that option. Gets pretty warm. Then over here, Once again, you got lights right here. This is just for this little area for the bathroom, the toilet, and the shower area. Another toilet here. This TV we haven't bothered turning off. It's been on since we got here. More light switches. Same thing. Your phone, towel. There actually was a robe up here too, but we used it. So. And then you have these nice little, if you need to sit down, change. You've got your bath mats. They usually have 2 here, but I used one already. Your towels are out here. You've got your scale, blow dryer, and then slippers. And as I said earlier, there's your fireplace. I can actually turn the lights off, and there you go. I'll go ahead and turn these back on to medium. Go ahead and turn the TV off. Alright, and finally, the rest of the master bedroom. You've got your TV in here. It's actually a bit smaller on this end, but it works. Nice little chair. It's actually very comfortable. You got a table. Nice large jacuzzi tub on this side. This one's different than the one in the guest bedroom, but it's actually pretty nice. Takes a while to fill up. Give it about 30 to 40 minutes and you'll have a full tub. And she's awake. Hi. Alright. She was sleeping. You've got your clock over here. You actually have the same one in the guest bedroom. I don't remember if I showed that. And then these is a nice little puck style control for the light. So if I hit the top button, that actually turns on your side table lights. Push it, turn it off. You push the big one, that's actually all of the lights. So that's everything all at once. So there's plenty of options for doing everything wirelessly. You also have another control right next to the bed. Drape, shears, all the lights. You can turn everything off. You have got your dimmer. So if you're already in bed, you don't have to go anywhere. Plus you've got your TV remote right here. So you got 3 ways to control everything in this bedroom. Right next to you when you get in bed. So there's no more having to jump up and turn off a light switch. On this side, you've got same thing that the guest bedroom had, just a nice little walk-in closet. This on this right side is actually electrical, so there's no need to touch that. You got your robes. Your pillows are normally up here because those giant pillows on the bed aren't the ones you're supposed to use, but we've got them right here. And now, we've got another access to the balcony from here. So we'll go ahead and open these up, and then we can head out there. Hi. Hi. She's still learning to crawl. I don't know why that one got stuck again. But here's your door. We'll go ahead and head outside. So out here you've got, like I said, this is the master bedroom side. So that's where your limit is on the left side. When you actually go out here, you've got the entire pool area. So there's some people out there this morning. It's pretty nice. We actually didn't even use the pool at all this day because we had the hot tubs. So I would have done the same thing down there, but it is nice to get outside a little bit. I wouldn't recommend staying inside the entire time, but it is kind of hard to use all the amenities all at once. But we've got the entire balcony, so I've got it all the way to the end. Since we're the first room, we got to the end of the building. You got some chairs out here, some tables, so if people want to hang out here. There are also speakers up here. So once again, from that iPad, you can control the speakers. I did close these drapes, but this double door, this gets you back into the living area, as you can see. And then going farther down, here we are at the guest bedroom, which, as you can see, you can't see inside very well, especially at night. But of course, if you have the lights on, you know, if you've got a lot of guests here and somebody's trying to use the tub, you might want to watch out for that, unless that's your thing. That's up to you. But there you guys go. That's the entire suite. That's the Top of the Rock suite here at Red Rock. It's actually been a nice stay. We got here 2 days ago, or 2 nights ago. So it's a gorgeous suite. It's got a lot of options. You can, I mean, there's the bar TV. You can use it for business, pleasure, crazy parties. The music does get pretty loud. I can't really demo it for you guys because I'm actually on my phone. But once you plug that in, I don't think I had it over 60%. It gets pretty loud. It's got some nice bass, so if you like the bass, you got plenty of that. All right, so if anybody has any questions, go ahead and ask, and I'll let you guys know. But I think I pretty much covered it all. Like most rooms have, you actually have the touchpad for the Do Not Disturb, so you can hit that, or if you need housekeeping, you can do housekeeping. And that actually changes the light outside the door. I'll go ahead and show you that really quick. So that's what the normal light looks like when you can actually ring the doorbell like that. Do Not Disturb, it turns red. When you push the button, it just flashes. It won't allow you to ring the doorbell. And housekeeping will be green. That's to let them know that you request service. All right. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was a bit long, but I wanted to make sure I covered as much as I possibly could.